Hey guys, it's been a minute, right? Okay, I've been quite busy, but of course, I've always had videos for you tacked. Okay, so this particular video is just about showing you how we use our graders. These graders you're seeing here come in a set, okay, from the smallest size, which is this mesh that is usually used between the first 2 weeks post production, and then we switch to this, and then there's another one before this. This is about the biggest. If you look behind me, you see that one is being used, and in this video we want to show you clearly and practically how this is very effective. You can get 90% of a very effective result. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let's know where you're watching from. Very important. Tell us what you feel. Those questions that you need to ask, please ask them. Do well to reach out to us, and of course we are always here. And remember, your satisfaction will always come first.
So right here, one thing I do is I prepare all my nursery ponds before I do my sorting. So the pond is prepared a day before, and then I apply my medication. Now this medication is prophylactic. It's just a preventable way of making sure that my fish are disease free and infected free. So I take a measurement of half teaspoon, put into water. Okay, make sure I stir, and then once it's dissolved, I just spread across the pond. So this is potassium permanganate. I make use of it a lot on my farm, and then I apply OTC as well, and just take a look at the quantity I use so that you can do same, right? If there are any questions you want to ask, please do well to ask in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Okay, thank you very much. So this is the third pond. We are applying our potassium permanganate, and then the next is OTC. So I endeavor to just follow through and be very keen on the quantity I'm using, so that you don't give them so much. So this is about a teaspoon of OTC dissolved properly. So I'm stirring before I apply in my pond water. So right here I'm using 3 ponds. Okay, so I'll just want you to make sure that you do this before you move in your fish. So I'm going to show you how we do that from the hatchery. So my attendants had to go about preparing to bring them out while I was giving this medication. Remember, my fish are not infected. This is just a preventive measure, so that there is no cause for alarm, there is no cause for crying or shedding premium tears. Okay, so I hope you're enjoying this video. Please do well to tell people about us, and of course I'll always say we are growing a community, and I want you to be part of it, right? That's why we're taking you through this journey, through this whole procedure, through this process, teaching you and guiding you. So what's going to happen next is this water is going to turn a kind of pale in the purple coloration, and then the yellow coloration mixed together will give us a kind of faint coloration. The water turns pale, and it has to turn that way before you stock in your fry, okay, or your post fry, as the case may be. So the sorting allows us to have fry and then post fry. So right here, after applying my potassium permanganate and OTC, I'm sprinkling salt across the pot. Okay, now this salt will easily dissolve in water, and there's a particular quantity I already know to apply. Okay, that's about 4 handfuls to 5 handfuls of my salt in water, right? So I'm moving to the next. You can see the coloration of the water is clearer, but not so clear. So it's kind of pale, right? A pale coloration, like milky or cloudy. But that's the medication that has evenly spread and dissolved. So right here is our hatchery, getting water from the tap to do the sorting. You can see we drain the water almost to the barest minimum so that we can move our fish, and see how active these fish are. Like, the water is crystal clear as well. The debris are not harmful to our fry, and yeah, so we're about to do the sorting. Please do well to watch through and share your thoughts with us. Okay, if you have any comments, like I said earlier, please drop them in the comment section. So this is one of my attendants that I've thought over time on how to go about moving fish from the hatchery. Don't mind him, he's not putting on shirt. I don't know why. I asked him to, but he wouldn't budge. So this is it. Please just follow through, okay? And first things first, we crop them into the smallest mesh size. Remember, I said this sieve are in different sizes. So this is about the smallest of them. And the second guy is now trying to grade them. So this is how we grade them. The sieve stays in water, and then you just swerve. So the bigger ones stay in the mesh in the grader, and then the smaller ones swim down into the container. That's the bowl. So you see, this is how we go. And this is just after 2 weeks, because after 2 weeks we move them to the nursery, but we cannot move them without sorting, right? Remember, there is no cause for moving them without sorting, because you definitely have different sizes, and we don't want a situation where cannibalism will reduce your yield, because if you leave these fish at this stage, they cannibalize more. So if you leave them together in uneven sizes, at the end of the day your yield becomes very, very minimal, and it will affect your profit margin. Okay, remember, we don't just want to make profit, we want to maximize profit, because every business owner wants to grow, wants to expand. Okay, because the demand for catfish is high, so we just have to do this sorting, do this grading, so that we'll have more to supply our clients, to supply our farmers, to supply our customers. Right? So it's easy peasy, and remember, these particular graders are locally made here, and the materials are quite affordable. So if you need something like this, please reach out to us in the comment section, ask those questions, and we'll definitely attend to you. Or you can chat us up using the WhatsApp number appearing on your screen. Okay, so in a moment we'll be moving these guys out of the hatchery to our already prepared nursery ponds, and you're going to see how they'll be so happy expressing themselves, because there is more space and they're in a new environment. But again, we need to let them acclimatize. So here, can you see how active they are? And this is about the smallest sizes, and these are the bigger ones. So this is what we do in our hatchery. We can't afford to move these guys without sorting them. We can't, okay? Because cannibalism is a thing. It's a natural phenomenon, it's a natural occurrence in catfish. We must cannibalize. So here we go, stepping out. And if you notice, these containers are handy, so one person can even carry them at a time. So that's one of the reasons why we had to go for these smaller containers, and they are very, very effective. So right here, we're already aerating our water. If you see the perforated pipes across, these perforated pipes help to increase dissolved oxygen in water, because these bubbles created will help to oxygenate our water, and that is what fish want. They want fresh water for them to thrive. See, the water is looking clearer, but there is medication in it. Okay, this is how we turn them into our nursery ponds. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell us what you're watching for. If you have any questions to ask regarding sorting, regarding the use of these graders, please do well to reach out to us via WhatsApp or in the comment section. Okay, we're waiting for you guys. So the smaller ones have been turned into the first pond, and then we have the bigger ones in this pond. So as we crop them from the hatchery and sort them, we just stock them in these different ponds according to their sizes. See, so that's how we go, right? Remember, your satisfaction will always come first, and that's why we're here for you. So we turn gently and we keep building our water. This water has to stay fresh like this, and we gave them this prophylactic treatment not just to prevent any outbreak of disease, but to build their immune system as well. So OTC, and again, potassium permanganate helps to oxygenate the water and also kill off any form of ammonia that's in the water. So that's one importance of using potassium permanganate. Okay, now look at this. Can you see that there are shooters? Okay, from this setting, 2 weeks. Look at how big they are. So imagine you leaving these fish together with the smaller ones. In less than 1 week, you're going to see how big they are, meaning they must have eaten so many of fry. So that's why we need to grade. Okay, grading is important. Don't joke with grading, guys. If you're a prospective hatcher or an existing hatcher, or if you're new in the game, guys, don't joke with grading. Grading is very, very essential for you to make profit and maximize it. Every farmer wants to grow, and this is just the best way to go about growing. Now these guys are fed 12 hours after stocking. Okay, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye.